All right, so we are now going to look at neck, upper trunk, shoulders. And just to explain before we even get into things, we're going to stress test these. So they're probably not your typical like shoulder neck test that maybe you have done in the past where it's just like kind of range of motion or just like turning one way or another. I think range of motion always gives you some data, but like I like to stress things because that's actually how you get more context as to what's actually tolerable for someone versus what's not. So, for example, we're going to do a lot of things on all fours and then kind of get into more like side plank type stuff. So, we are going to start in all fours. So, kind of our good old fashioned bear position. Just making sure wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Walk your knees back a tad. There you go. All right, I really want you to emphasize the neck here, right? Head is up, looking straight ahead. Perfect. So that way we're actually creating extension through our spine, which is a good thing. We need that for like upright posture. All right, so we're gonna go bear hold. Both knees off the ground, just hovering. Beautiful. Awesome. All right, so now we're gonna take one hand away. Yep. Other hand away. Good. Actually, do that again, but can you hold it? Can you hold, 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 hold? Good. Other way, hold. Good. Okay, do this again. Bring your hands down. All right, I'm going to see if this helps Nadia kind of control this a little bit more. I'm going to put actually a block on her back. Don't let that block move. Take one hand away. There you go. That's okay. That's okay. This is hard. This is hard. Bring your hand, do this instead of just kind of like here. Can you just take a hand away here?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, you're good. Yeah, and if you have a yoga block at home, this is a nice little like fun challenge to see can you balance that block on your back as you do this? Knees up, take a hand away. Perfect. There you go. Switch, take the hand away. Good. Yeah, notice the shift. I don't know if you guys, feel like you might be shifting one way or another. All right, so now let's do the same thing, but you're going to take, now we're going to take one foot away. Same thing, head is up, bring your knees up. There you go. Take one foot away. Good, switch. Take the other foot away. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, now can you go? You can look the block. That's okay. You can put the block down. So now let's do this. We're going to go opposites. One hand, one foot. Like so. Let's give it a shot. A little bit more challenging. Head is up. Opposite hand, opposite foot. You got it. Try again. Messy reps. Opposites. Left hand, right foot at the same time. Messy reps. There you go. That's it. Yes. Do it again. And I think for a lot of people, they're probably able to maybe balance better on one hand, one foot than the other. But think I like to recall just as humans, think about walking, right? Like this is kind of how I like to show people why we do this, right? We don't walk like this, like same side, right? It's cross. It's like opposite shoulder, opposite hip. So hence I like to just really challenge it in that position. And again, if you have like a block or like a shoe or your phone, you can use this on your back to just try to keep your hips more honest, increase that like stability through your trunk, that type of thing. All right, so now we're going to go more into like our shoulder. And we're going to start actually in a just like side plank position. So think elbow under shoulder, both knees bent. We can just start there. So knees are stacked, feet together. Yep. Yep. And then hips off the ground. Beautiful. I like to think top hand, make a fist, keep it by your side. There you go. That way we're keeping our upper arm engaged, nice long neck, beautiful. If this is too easy, can you straighten this top leg? Good. And then can you lift the leg up? That's it. Hips higher, keep this leg up, keep it up. There you go. Perfect. Just really challenging shoulder, oblique, lat. Great. Okay, relax there. If that is too easy, now can you go in that 90-90 position? Side plank. So now both knees are bent. Back leg is going to come back. This leg's going to come through. So we're going to go into that 90-90 position that we did with like our hips. The only thing here, you need to make sure your knee is below your hip. See this angle? Like your knee, if it's too high, it's going to be way too hard to like lift this up. So this actually helps us actually influence more of our like adductor, like our inner thighs as well. So pick up this bottom leg first. There you go. Yes. And I know for a lot of people, it's literally just a couple inches off the ground. Totally fine. But this is just a more challenging position, right? Because now you're really only using more of like your inner thigh also to like help you get up. But obviously we're loading the shoulder here, loading kind of more one side of the neck. Can you try the opposite side? Do the side plank first, just the knees together, feet together, palm on the ground, nice spread fingers, top hand. There you go. That's it. Rotate this way a little bit. There you go. Good. Now can you straighten that? Lift up. High, high, high. There you go. Good. Again, if you notice one side feels harder than the other, maybe like it feels a little bit tougher on a shoulder, good. And then do the 90-90 side plank. So bottom leg, yep. Bottom leg always lifts first. Yes, there you go. There you go. For a lot of people, this is like 10 out of 10. This is like really hard. You did good. You did great. And again, this is not to, I just have to repeat, right? This is not to make you feel bad about like where you feel like you're not at type of thing. Maybe this is just again, good information for you to really recognize like where your true abilities lie. And I think for a lot of people, it's interesting when I do this live with them. It's very much a mismatch between what they think they can do and what they can actually do. And for some people, right, they are actually surprised. Oh, I can actually do quite a bit. For maybe some people, they're like, oh, that seemed really simple, but it was actually like harder than I thought type of thing, right? And so again, it's just more information, it's more data, it's just good recollection of what we need to focus on, what we need to improve so that you're strong, you have endurance, you have resilience, all the fun stuff.